Hi, Days fans. It's Wednesday. What's the date? February
16th. Happy birthday, Kathy.
Oh, happy birthday, Kathy. Anyway, February 16th, we just got finished watching Days, and I don't know how to control my anger, my displeasure, my disappointment in how they are... what are they thinking? This is one of the worst storylines I have ever seen executed on Days. Before I tell you what it is, they're already bailing out of it. And let me explain. Taylor, who has been brought in, what's her real name?
Natalia Livingston.
Yes, award-winning actress. They brought her in as the one to break up Nicole and EJ.
And erase Sammy from his mind.
This is how much chemistry they have. Zero. It's like I'm watching some kind of a cheap high school play when I see poor James Scott. He must just be killing himself. Having to go through this. Yes, I am too. He is trying everything possible to make this work, but nothing. There is no spark. Zero. It's. I would believe it more if Caroline were to steal him away from Nicole.
I think physically they have chemistry. Like, they look sexy together. But, and I don't like to talk poorly about actors or actresses, but there's something about the way that Natalia Livingston speaks in that slow, deliberate way that's kind of killing me softly.
Yeah. He needs somebody bad and sassy or something because, well, first of all, Nicole is looking as good as she's ever been on the show. I mean, she is knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
It really looks like they're in love. She's excited. She's all giddy and flirty. And the other one is like on that Abilify stuff. There's just nothing going on. And it is so painful when they run into each other and like, EJ's looking out the window and she's like smelling a scarf. Oh, come on. It's sick. So anyway.
And what was up with Chad running into her? Was that just to portray that EJ's bad by having his own brother tell her that he's bad? Or is there any hope of those two?
Well, that's going to allow her to figure out who EJ is before Nicole realizes that the man that she's fantasizing about is her fiancé.
But I don't buy for a minute that they're trying... Like, normally when I see two random people in a scene together, I think, oh, maybe. But the fact that Natalia Livingston is going to be recast by Tamara Braun, who, if you guys remember, played Ava Vitale, who I don't quite see that with EJ.
She's 39 in real life. EJ is 32.
Yeah, but Casey Diedrich is, what, like 22? So there's no way that they would put those two together.
Casey and Taylor?
Or Chad and Taylor.
Yeah. Anyway, they are not only going to recast her, but they're going to change her character. Like, she's going to be a completely different person. Which
they do that from time to time. When they recast, they completely, like, on Young...
But not without letting them leave first and then bringing them back, like Stephanie.
No.
When she came back from the redhead to the current Stephanie, she was a different person.
They do that on soap sometimes without any of that.
Very rarely. I've never seen it on
Young
Days.
and the Restless, they've done it like 3 times recently.
Well, anyway.
I will think of an example. When they changed Billy's, they totally changed Billy's. Oh. Like Billy, that middle Billy who in her spare time, that actress I think has done porn and stuff. I mean, that Billy was way different.
But did they do it without her leaving for a while? Like, Philip they recast, but they let him leave for a while and then they brought him back and whatever. Let's move on. As Dave has moved on from this failed storyline.
Let's talk for 1 second. Do you see... Okay, Libby found a good clip of EJ, Nicole, and Ava in a scene together. So that'll be interesting because now Ava will be Taylor. So they'll show this sister dynamic. And can you see EJ with the Ava Vitale type person who's going to be Taylor? I mean,
but she's not going to be Ava Vitale. She's an actress, and she can do incredible things, and she can portray completely different people. That's her gift.
Well, yeah. And she just, I think...
Don't think of her as Ava.
I think she was, her last role, she was playing a lesbian. I think that was that big wedding, Reese and somebody... That was all over the grocery store magazines.
Think Bonnie and what's the character she plays now?
Adrian.
I mean, you would not know this is the same person.
Oh yeah, and when they brought Adrian back, the time when they first brought her back, they had her like a redhead or a brunette or something.
Oh yeah,
and then they brought her back as her blonde Adrian. They have been doing crazy stuff with Adrian.
Yeah. But she pulled it off. She pulled it off. And you'd never know that it was Bonnie, but it's the same person. So what else is... we got some yuckiness going on with new Rafe. And hitting on Gabby.
What? New Rafe's not hitting on Gabby.
Oh, you were asleep? He's like, oh, you got it going on.
Oh, then he wasn't hitting on her. He was
but Gabby's all like, you're a creep. What? You're not the real Rafe. You're staring at my assets here.
It is something odd that your sibling probably would not say.
Anyway, I don't understand EJ allowing this to go on.
I don't understand. Okay, so clearly Rafe has a gun in his hand and he's looking in a window and he sees Sammy and new Rafe having relations. And yet he doesn't...
Relations?
Yeah, relations. And yet he doesn't make that... that's not his move. That's not when her comes in. I mean, according to the previews, Sammy's still happy as can be the next day, all dressed.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
not... Oh.
So why didn't Rafe interrupt that? I don't get it.
She wasn't dressed like in clothes. She was still in a robe.
No, I thought she had on a flannel shirt, which seems to be the new get-up in Salem is flannel. But, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
So let's talk about more yuckiness. Melanie and Philip. She goes crawling back with Kate pulling the strings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, big news.
What?
Chez Rouge is back open
Oh,
for business.
yeah.
Love
Movie
that.
told
That's a
us
good
it would
sign.
be. Yeah.
I really like that set. I miss it.
We do. There's, that set has so many different dimensions. That's what I like about it. There's all these different spots there.
God, even the bathroom is a set in Chez
Yeah.
Rouge, Stuff happens there, but it's just... It's a well-done set, and you've got the background noise of people eating, and it's like... Oh, what Stefano bought Kate a Ferrari. How ridiculous.
Did I not call that? I said, it's going to be hers. It's going to be hers. Didn't I, honey?
Kate couldn't drive a Ferrari.
What?
That's like the most difficult car to drive.
Oh my God, Kate can do anything. She is Power Woman.
Okay.
How dare you?
All right, maybe she would
Sacrilege.
like a Ferrari. She could drive it. I take it back. Kate, you can do it.
I like their new little arrangement. How about I won't keep any secrets from you that affect you? He's like,
Okay.
That'll work.
They really do.
Considering I've got someone hidden in our basement who is, considering I have put an imposter in to be raising your grandchildren, I don't think Kate would like that. That secret goes under the category of affecting Kate, I think.
That whole thing, they're always like stepping on each other's toes.
I don't think Kate would like it that some man is making her grandchildren cry and stuff. Although he's not making... but they're threatening Allie.
Threatening to kill Allie.
Yeah, that probably would anger Kate a little bit. If she knew that but they're probably not planning to do anything to Allie. But Rafe must think there's a chance they will, or else it wouldn't be much of a threat.
EJ's like, I'm a man of my word, and... Anyway.
I don't know. All I know is...
This is as low as he's ever gone. And he's sending that new Rafe by proxy to have his way with Samantha.
Yeah, that is just... It is very creepy.
How is she ever going to forgive him for this? I mean,
I
I think this tops it all.
I think she's going to fall in love with the new Rafe.
No way.
She is. I said it here. It's February 16th, but really it's the 17th because we're doing this video late. Anywho...
So you think they're going to bust the old Rafe before he gets into the apartment? You don't think he's going to make it? You think he's going to be right back in that cell?
Yes.
Marco's going to get a little bit of a slap on the hand for doing a poor, pissed job.
Yeah, and Sammy is going to eventually fall in love with the new Rafe. Probably conceive a baby with him or something, because she hasn't had one in a few years.
This is going to be a long... This is a long play. They're throwing a long...
She's going to have to decide which one she really wants. And at first she'll go back to Rafe and be like, oh my God, I feel so violated. But over time she'll realize she really loves the other Rafe. And Galen Gehring is going to make double salary for the next 5 years.
Yeah, I wonder if they do give him double.
They do, because I was watching, I don't know this for a fact, but I read Eileen Davidson's, former Kristen's mystery novels, and in her mystery novels, she pretends, all of them, she's a soap opera actress in the books as well. And she said she was enjoying the extra paycheck from playing 2 roles. Now, this is a book. It's a fictional book, so I don't know for sure. But it seems like they'd have to pay him a little extra.
Yeah, if you had 6 roles, you couldn't just have them on one. You might be right. Let's look that up on Wikipedia.
He's on twice as much as someone else because he's on as Rafe and as...
But he can't be two places at the same time, so...
No, but they are showing scenes with him, with Sammy, and they're showing... You know, there's 5 segments between every commercial break. He's in 2 of them.
Yeah. All right.
That counts.
Yeah.
Right,
I like when Kate asks, "Did you mention Parker?" And she's like, "One baby at a time, Kate."
That's definitely quote of the day. One baby at a time. So what else did we have going on?
Oh, they really changed Molly Burnett's appearance.
Mm-hmm.
She's like dressing all provocative in front of Maggie, for God's sake. I mean, she's got practically a see-through top. Why are they doing that?
Yeah.
Are they trying to kick her up to the next level or something?
Well, she's about to have a baby.
Ah.
I don't know. What else do we have going on? I thought there was a chance that Philip was going to go back to Chloe when Maggie gave him the speech about how Chloe needed somebody there for her. But instead he's going to steal her baby from her? That's not nice. So what else? What do we got couple going on here?
Couple?
What couples? Oh, so how is Chad going to be involved in this? He found the picture of Allie. Is he going to go to Will and show him that picture, or what's going to happen?
They got me so confused with Chad. I mean, they show him in lots of little scenes now, but it's not going anywhere. Like, what are they just laying the foundation for him to go back and work with Stefano? He offered him a job.
I bet he's going to be the one to find out about Rafe down there in the basement.
Mm.
He's going to bust that all wide open. That'll be good scenes for you, Casey Dietrich. Who, by the way, I was at our natural Whole Food whatever store yesterday. And I swear to freaking God, I thought I saw Casey Dietrich. Although I know I didn't because it was an employee there, and I don't think he's highlighting as a cashier.
Freakishly tall as Casey.
No, I don't think this guy was as tall as Casey. But anywho, I had to do a double take, but I couldn't really do a triple take to really set my mind at ease that it wasn't Casey Dietrich because I was, that parking lot's a mess. I had to get out of that parking lot. But I really looked like him.
All right. Let's wrap it up here.
Okay. The couple that watches Stays Together.
Stays Together.